Hello, and welcome back to the stream. Last stream, we got every single pebble. All of the job pebbles are ours to command. Amazing. Fantastic. Now all that we have to do is unlock Heaven's Ward, get the Heaven's Ward pebbles. Which means I have to slog through the Crystal Tower quest line and the after story and all that fun stuff. Oh well. But for now, we have a quest line to finish for the main story. Something about all good things. I wonder what happens to all good things. That's not a very ominous named quest line at all. Nope. Perfectly normal. Uh-huh. Nothing bad's gonna happen in the slightest. Nope. Now let's just get the music. Do something that makes sense, because we're almost at the end of this little playlist thing. Here we go. Game scene. Click this. Fantastic. Open that. Great. And as you can see, I may have done a little offline grinding since the last time I played this, and I must say, Scholar's a lot more fun than I thought it was. The best thing about this class is just critting with Adlo. Seeing that giant shield take up like half of their health bar is great. What's this? Ocean fishing. What is all this about then? Welcome to the Endeavor. I enjoy the Fisherman's Guild. If the thought of embarking on a voyage to the high seas piques your interest, you may be pleased to know we are currently recruiting crew members. Any interested parties are welcome to report to the guild at Limsolo Mensa. Ah, okay. It's a good thing I'm a fisherman. Well, I myself am not a fisherman, but I have Fisher unlocked. See? Uh-huh. And the way I'm gonna be doing this is I'm gonna upgrade all of these first so I can gather all of the raw materials, and then I'm gonna level them up in whatever order I desire. Oh. Probably going to do Weaver first, because I don't think Weaver requires anything else. Then Goldsmith, because I don't think Goldsmith requires anything. Well, it requires some leather. You know what? I'll probably just like level all of these at like the same pace. So I'll get them all to like level 10, or I'll get them to the level where they start requiring stuff from the other things. Yeah, this is the main story, so we're gonna be White Mage to Vesper Bay, away! Woo, loading screens. Fantastic. Any minute, okay, there we go. You know what? Meh. I'll do you later. I don't feel like doing it now. I'll also do you later. I don't feel like doing it now. All good things. Oh, I wonder what's gonna happen when all of these good things. What happens to all good things, game? Please let me know. Frightened villager. Oh, why are you frightened? Was that screaming I heard? I'm not sure I want to know. Oh no, disquieted villager, what's going on? You hear that commotion just now? What of the 7 hells were they doing in there? Rustling a pice? You look like the adventurous type. Mind taking a quick look? Yeah, sure. Let's see what's going on in the Waking Sands. They're here to welcome me back after defeating Titan, don't you know? They told me to make all haste, but you know what? I had a oh. They told me to make all haste. Oh. Make all haste after I, defeated Titan. I didn't do that. I got all of the job crystals. Oh my goodness. Well then. Oh my gosh. So many dead people. Entrance to the cellar. Okay. What's in the cellar? No! How could they do this to the sylph? Oh my goodness! This is heartbreaking. This one is glad. Walking one is safe. Yeah, I'm glad too. Oh my gosh. Maybe I shouldn't have taken so long to get all of the pebbles. How long did that take? Like an entire week or something?
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed.
Okay.
Thank heavens he is safe.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. I fought Titan and all that fun stuff.
Do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more.
Yay!
Oh!
Uh-oh. That's a gun. Lots of guns.
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan.
Sorry, but I'm not there at the moment. Please leave a message after the beep. Beep.
Bring him forth, or you shall know no mercy.
I'm not here though. Oh, poor Tataru. Oof. Dead. Oh my goodness.
Confound it.
Yeah, there's a scuffle. Maybe if you guys kept this place more of a secret.
Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you.
Yeah. Super secret message. I can still hear the sylph though.
I surrender myself, on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
You missed.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
Yeah, at the moment, I believe I'm currently running dungeons to become a bard. Oh my gosh.
So, it would seem.
Yeah, just a little bit.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Because you keep horrible secrets. Everyone knows who you guys are.
Hold that thought.
Yeah, just a little bit. No, don't do it. No! Why would you do that to the sylph?
No!
Yeah, that's what I say, Minfilia. This is tragic. Oh my goodness.
Conditions of surrender. Denied.
Bitch. Oof. Ouch. Oof. Ouch. Eep.
Have you not done enough?
Apparently not.
Perhaps. Enough. We must away. Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now.
Yeah, maybe.
They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream.
Yay, torture!
I said enough.
Oof. Ouch. Cold-blooded. Nice! So this is who I'm gonna have to deal with.
Bring the prisoners.
Yeah. Hopefully you're actually an engaging fight. And I don't have to run around in a circle loading shells into a cannon and firing them at you, and then doing that for like what feels like a half hour, and then after that you jump out and then we fight and then it's over in like 15 seconds. Yeah, hopefully it's actually a pretty cool fight. Hopefully it's a cool final boss. Hopefully, maybe, I can keep my hopes up. Walking one, Minfilia. That's this one too. Grown. It's okay, Norexia. I've seen. In case walking one returned. This one was to say. To say. What? What were you to say? At church in Eastern Thanalan, walking one must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect walking one Minfilia from Imperial ones. We know, but she didn't need to. Forgive this one. Save. No! Fucking dead. I am sad now. This blows. Aww. Dots. Egg. You ever tried an egg? Pretty good. Oh my goodness, the fucking side eye. Okay. No, I'm supposed to be sad, not supposed to be laughing. Okay, eat to the church in Eastern Thanalan. Oh, woe is me. All my friends are dead. Oh my goodness. Okay. To the church I go to seek sanctuary. Excuse me. As a white mage, because white mage is the class I picked, so I'm gonna be playing as the white mage. Gotta do everything as the white mage. But yeah, houses and jobs, I got all of it. Well, not all of it, because this, and this are in Heaven's Ward, but then I'm gonna get these. And this are... Oh, this is just locked at level 50. You don't actually need any, expansions. You just get it at level 50. This and this is in Stormblood. And then this and this is Shadowbringers. And then this and this is Endwalker. Yeah. Excuse me. Oh. Iliud, how you doing? Is something troubling you, my son? Excuse me, you have the look of one who has endured great suffering. If there is anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only ask. Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Curse my enemies, Father. Call down divine vengeance upon those who butchered my friends. The wild roses are dead, Father, and I know not what to do. The wild roses? I see. You may speak freely here. We are all friends of the Scions. Movie time. What else is gonna happen in this movie? Yes, that is troubling indeed. How could this have happened? Because everyone knows who the Scions are, even though they're supposed to be a secret organization. And you are certain that Minfilia was among those taken by the Garleans? Yes, I saw it happen while I wasn't there because I was grinding to be a bard. I needed those levels, you see. I know. It's awful. But I got this cool pebble. Let us pray no further harm comes to them. Well, I mean, even if it does, I should be able to cast my healing magics on them anyway. See, I have a bell that is apparently defying gravity at the moment. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Minfilia's. Okay, well, that's nice to know. I have known her since she was but a child. Well, do I recall the day of our first meeting? I swore then to do everything in my power to support her, and I will gladly offer the self-same service to our brother and sister Zions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Marquis, would you come here for a moment? Yeah, Marquis. Yes, father. How you doing, Marquis? Huh? Those are some cool-looking gargles you have, Marquis. If you require assistance, pray speak with Marquis. He is a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. I should explain. Marquis is a survivor of the Battle of Cartano. Alas, his experiences took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he would surely have perished in the desert. Oh my goodness, that's awful. Marquis, I want you to look after brother. Do you understand? Yes, father, he does understand. Hello, how you doing? Marquis. Those who wait. Margie, you can't take it with you. Level 34 weapon coffer. Excuse me, brother. Do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horologe which was found in the pocket of a man brought here for burial. There is something familiar about it, but just what I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinker with the device, it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I would ask that you journey to Camp Drybone in my stead to obtain a bull-point chisel and a pair of needle-nose pincers. They are often used by goldsmiths, so perhaps they would be the best people to ask. Of course, I do not expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse. That should cover it. Okay, even though you're supposed to be looking after me, but you immediately tell me to go do your errands. Is that it? Fine. Iliud, what do you want? Plagued by indecision, the ache you carry cannot have escaped Father Iliud's sharp eyes, yet he makes no note of it. Death begets death, especially in those places where privation is the sovereign. A course left unburied is as a rich field of Alcan, where they may sow pestilence and water it with their miasma. Nowhere is the rule of privation so apparent as in lost hope. A man may die upon the roadside there and go unclaimed, for no ties bind these unhappy folk together except a common misfortune. Their homelands are no more. But as long as they live, some hope remains, and so we must thwart pestilence ere it begins. Will you deliver this repellent to that den of sorrow? Sure. Quests. Bunch of quests. Fwandrick, Mr. Slipshod, and Miss Uptight. Fwandrick is a breath of fresh air in this house of tears and melancholy. Very angry air. She needs you to find someone, and quick. Where is that turnip head? We have already waited some hours for my cousin, and still he dallies. Fall knows where. He is ever late. I do not understand why he cannot simply depart early. Still, I confess, I am fond of the fool. I'll go look for him, but his route winds close to the Holly training grounds, and they say 'tis a romp of beasts there. Beasts of the most dangerous kind. You are an adventurer, and surely this is the sort of thing that, oh, I don't know, makes your blood sing, heart boil, or some such piffle. Will you look for my feckless cousin? Sure. Didiju? Out of whole cloth, Didiju needs your help to mend humble linen vestments. Psst. You know that wanderwork adventurer, you can work some for me today. See, the father asked me to mend this vestment, but look, both the weft and the weave's gone there and there. I'll need more cloth than I have. There's a merchant at Blackbrush Station right now. He'll give you what I need. Hurry on, off to Central Thanalan you go. Okay. Baron. The voyage of the Gubu. Rousing himself from a considerable gloom, Baron seems thankful for your presence. The sun has shone upon a terrible sight today. One of the bereaved wished to place upon the grave of his beloved a sprig of Alphic lavender. He strayed far, for the flower is sparse in these parts, and was grievously wounded by fiends. Grief makes us all slow in wits and limb, and I fear that these attacks will not cease until the creatures are gone. I pray you, banish the foul things. They were last seen to the east, near the remains of a Gubu. Okay. Through all of that, go all over the place. Gotta go over there. Gotta go to Central Thanalan. Gotta go to that other place, Tresses in Distress. I'm gonna deal with the Gubu first. I'll deal with you when I actually have to go to the Burning Wall. But I don't have to go to the Burning Wall at the moment. That is a quest I will save for later. Doo-doo. Jump. Hop, skip, and jump. Gotta go see what's bothering the corpse of the Gubu so that people can pick flowers in peace. Although I don't see why he didn't just buy some all-thick lavender. I picked some earlier in this quest line. Destination. Let's see what's over here. Oh my goodness. Enemies. Vile enemies. Really? He couldn't handle mandragoras? I mean, sure, game. If you say so. Done. Okay. And land. You know, I believe I have to go to Western Thanalan through the main story quest anyway, so I'm gonna wait a bit instead of just teleporting there immediately. I'm pretty sure I do something there that involves the main quest line. Pretty sure. Not 100%. But I have a faint hunch that I'm gonna be going there. So I'm gonna do everything here, and then I'm gonna go there. Yes. Okay, good sir, what have you gotten yourself into? Hang on. Slipshod Wayfarer. Let's see. What is it? Oh, doctors. Fantastic. Doo-doo-doo. Dungeons where rocks had them. Rocks beat metal armor, don't you know? Especially when that metal armor is haunted. There, I did the thing. I shall aid you, Mr. Slipshod. Thank you, and thank you thrice. Saw those rather nasty brutes coming and thought, well, nothing much really beyond... Arg! They really should take old Halatali down. Place has absolutely gone to pot. Oh, look at the time. Mustn't keep the burial waiting too much longer. I suppose my cousin Fwandrick, she of the overtight corset, is none too pleased. Just a little bit. But on the bright side, you don't have to get buried today as well, so yay! All's well that ends well, I suppose. Okay, you can take it with you. Let's see what's going on over here. Whee! Ow! Traveling goldsmith. A ballpoint chisel, you say, and a pair of needle-nose pincers. Those things don't come cheap, you know. Here, have a weighty coin purse, a small yet heavy leather sack containing, presumably, roughly the amount of gil needed to purchase the tools requested by Marquis. Any surplus coin could be considered commission owed to whichever party in the transaction is bright enough to claim it as their own. Falls balls. I mean, yes, that should be sufficient payment. Nice doing business with you. Ass hats. Okay, so let's see what's gonna be going on with Marquis. Hop, skip, and jump. Hey, I did the thing. Oh, thank you. He is absolutely incorrigible, but to think we might have had to bury him as well. Then again, that's one burial he wouldn't have been late for. There's a thought. Yeah, just a pretty morbid thought. Baron, I got rid of the mandragoras when the calamity struck. It sundered life everywhere, not only among our races. Look around and you'll see how things have fallen apart. Feet, claws, roots, all have been torn from the earth they were planted on. The dead Gubu was a child of Kurthus. The calamity shattered its native mountains and it fled before destruction as a caravan flies before a sandstorm. Years it wandered. We found it dying and received its memories. It gathered seeds from every land it passed through, and they flower upon its corpse. A living map of its loss and exile. North to south, mountains to the desert. Cloudberry and shooting stars, marabelles and cliff roses. Althek lavender from Lower Thanalan, even roselles from Bloodshore. To wander is a dream and a nightmare. Adventurers such as yourself must know it better than I, but I imagine there are days when the flame of adventure gutters, and you feel yourself to be as bereft as those in lost hope. And upon us no flowers grow. Dude went to Bloodshort. That means this dude managed to brave an ocean. He braved an ocean to get here, to get to Bloodshore, to get to Vilbrand. Oh my goodness. Yay. Uthard Hingashi. No, even though this is like, hey, Phoenix. Even though this is like a super big area, you click on Hingashi, and this is the only place. It's only Kugane and Shirogane. There's not a whole lot. Yeah, just these two zones. That's kind of disappointing. I was expecting there to be more to Hingashi than just that. And there's the entirety of Othard. But there's the Scar, I believe it's called. Not exactly sure. Othard. The Azim Steppe. Yanxia. The Ruby Sea. Hingashi. Othard. It's just a port. Yeah, it's just a trip. That's weird, though. And then there's all of this. What's up with this? There's stuff over here. What's over here? There's Garlemald. I want to go to Garlemald. Oh, hey, there's Bismarck. That's cool. I think this is, Shirlayan. Old Shirlayan, I think. The Three Great Continents. Where's the third one? Is that Godzilla? No, but it is a really big dude that kind of looks like Godzilla with his hair. This is weird. Oh, hey, Leviathan. Or is that Leviathan? I think this is Leviathan. Mermaids. Beards. Fantastic. Okay, what other quest do you have for me, Baron? Scent of cinnamon. There is an air of mystery about Brother Baron. He would bid you help him with a gift. So generous is Father Iliad to so many, he feeds, clothes, and physics them tirelessly, yet he has none to do for him what he does for others. I would show him my appreciation with a special gift, but sadly, my meager purse is not enough. Excuse me, will you speak to the other brothers and sisters and see whether they too feel as I do? I have made arrangements with Ermagerd, who runs a concern at Camp Drybone. If you're successful in raising the funds, will you deliver the guild to her? Sure. Esmore, how you feeling? Be silent and take my gill. Pray forgive my outburst, good sir. It is only that I owe Father Iliad my life, and an opportunity to give him something, no matter how small, sets my spirit afire. Yeah, Marquis, have you brought the tools I requested? Yep, a ballpoint chisel. Unlike carpenter's chisels, which have flat heads, the ballpoint chisel has a pointed one and is used by expert goldsmiths to perforate soft metals. Needle-nose pincers. This tool is often employed by goldsmiths or clockwork engineers to seize and manipulate minuscule pieces of wire. Here you go. Ooh, it's movie time. Let's see what goes on. Something occurs to me. Please wait here for a moment. Okay. Well, that really was a moment. It was for naught. Though I repaired the device easily, the sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. But how? How did I do it? These hands, my hands, they moved with a mind of their own, deftly manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. There is no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I had performed the same motions countless times before. It is weird. But pardon me, brother, this was a mistake. Please give the horologe to Sister Elund. The man who once owned it is currently in her care, and I think it best that it be returned to him. Okay. Sure. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Elund? I got the thing. Good day to you, sir. Have you come to pay your respects to this man? No, I have this repaired horologe. By some manner of clockwork wizardry, this strange contraption can precisely measure and follow the 24 bells on a single turn of the sun. Never before have I seen such a queer device. You say that it measures the passing of time? Mayhap they are more common in Garlemald. I'm given to understand that its cities are filled with all manner of amazing technologies. Marquis said that belonged to the deceased. Oh dear. You don't suppose that the owner might have been a Garlean spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities in Camp Drybone. But, mayhap more importantly, how did Marquis manage to repair this device? I know he had a talent for the trades, but this goes far beyond mending fences and thatching roofs. Bringing out the dead. Sister Luna is staring at you with great sadness in her eyes. I recognize you now, brother. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the Waking Sands and prepared for transport here. If you wish to leave this work to others, I understand. However, taking part might help you to find closure. That, or it will just make me sadder. Quest lines. Bunch of quest lines. Camp Drybone. Ah, they're underground. Do-do-do. Hello, Zozoru? A gift for Father Iliad? Of course! It does not take thought to see the good in man. It warms my heart that Brother Baron would go to such trouble. Thank you both for your efforts. Okay, and then I come back. This is the kitchen. This is the cleric's counter. Ermagerd! Greetings, brother. Brother Baron said you might be coming by. A gift for Father Iliad, he said. Here, a stack of gil, a heavy leather pouch entrusted you by Brother Esmore. It must contain hundreds of coins. A heavy leather pouch entrusted you by Sister Zozero. You cannot begin to guess how much coin it might contain. The good father must be a man much beloved from the weight of these sacks. I have given this matter much thought. A consignment of high-quality spices arrived just this day. Perhaps cinnamon cookies would suit. I have received many a kind word from my customers about my cookies, if I may say so. I have also observed the good father linger at my store whenever a fresh batch was to be smelt coming out of the oven. The only times he spent his gil on cookies and cakes, it was for the children of lost hope. Well, now he gets cookies whether he likes it or not. But before that, yay, Vesper Bane Aetherite Chicken. So convenient. Whee! Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Vesper Bay shopkeep, how you doing? You don't look like one of them church fellas. Not that I'll turn you away, no sir. As you can see, you've got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them, so off to the lich yard they go. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside and see the carnage for yourself. 'Twas the stuff of nightmares, I tell ye. God's damned Imperials. Spit. Yeah, about that. I did have to go in there. I don't know what quarrel they had with these folks, and I sure as hells don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, ain't I seen you around here afore? Or do you just have one of them faces? Never mind. Anyway, there's a carriage come to haul the bodies to the lich yard, out by the east gate. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted from carrying all the others, I've a mind to leave the remainder to you. I want to cover your nose while you work. Some of these folk are starting to turn. Oh, joy. Yay. Why does it take so long? Gather the corpses. Yay. Fantastic. Fallen Sun, you better be super fast. Yeah, that's what I thought. All had to do with how heavy they actually are. Figures the Rogaden takes the longest. Disconcerted coachman. What happened to the big fella? Forget it. Just bring the next batch and toss him in the back. Ain't like they'll complain if you're rough. Oh, Scion corpse. How you're able to fit the stiff scion of the 7th Dawn corpse into your bag is a mystery best left unsolved. Well, ain't you a strong one? 4 on 1 trip. Reckon there's no need for me to lend you a hand with the rest then. Aw, you asshat. Whee! Go, bird, go. Fallen Scion. Super quick, like. Now, this one's taking super long as well, even though it's a Lala. What about you? A wayward hatchling. Yay, chocobos. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. And the fallen sylph. Big sad. Developers didn't even give her a face. They just slapped a leaf mask on her. Oh my goodness. Whee! Disconcerted coachman, I have returned. Come on, let's finish this before I die of old age. You, sir, are rude. Arexia's corpse. The sylph's peaceful expression belies the fact she no longer lives. That should be all of them. Thanks for the help. Reckon it won't take too long to deliver all the corpses to the lich yard. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell them that our work here is done. Goodbye, my friends. Analan. I guess now I'll go to Blackbrush to do this stuff. Might as well. Yo, Dragoon! A baby behemoth! Let's see, scrupulous shopkeep. Come from Didiju, did ye? I was wondering where she'd gone to. Stopped by her shop the other day. Was going to offer her a cup of tea. She missed a nice one, an amber tip from Kurthas. Per usual, I'm assuming. The tattered linen, yes, sir. Oh, excuse me. Now, don't you go misapprehending. It's nice and soft, so she... bless, so she can pulls out the threads and reweaves what she's mending. Here you go. Thank you. And this way. A lost hope. I gotta kill bugs. Shows Azawaka the sticks of Vilekin repellent. Yeah. Marvelously mutable materia. Zazawaga. What business do you have here, stranger? Oh, you come from the Church of Saint Adama Landama. Yes, I do. Here, Vilekin repellent. When lit, this incense releases a citrus-like aroma that most Vilekin abhor. Ah, the Vilekin repellent. The good father told me last moon of this plan. He is a man that keeps his word, and 'twas kind of him to have you deliver it. They tell you where and how these are to be used. If you have little knowledge of alchemy, he did not. Well, I guess I'll do it for you. Destination? Vial can repellent when lit. Cinnamon cookies. Crisp, buttery cookies dusted with a hint of fragrant cinnamon. Tattered linen. In addition to being tattered, it is also frayed, torn, moth-eaten, lice-ridden, and stained with what appears to be blood. You get what you pay for. Oh my goodness. Yay! Now to this destination. They're trying to grow plants in the dark. You might want to take them out, guy. Just saying, that might be a better use of your time. Why do you guys need vial can repellent? There's bats in here. Bats eat bugs, don't they? Tell them the first pinch is on you. Understood? Oh my goodness. Yeah, just casually teach people how to do drugs. Sazawaka. Thank you, stranger. This place may seem wretched to you, and none here would deny it is. But last year it had the look of a charnel house. So fiercely did the pestilence rage. Tell Father Iliad we owe him a debt of life. I confess, though, I wonder if we are safe from a plague only to perish in war. We have little love for Garlemald here. News of them who burned our homes travels fast. What chance does Lost Hope have against a force that plucked Al Amigo like a ripe peach? Fight or flee, we must make plans, yet few have ears to listen to me. They have too much to fear already. Too many demons to slay every hour. Yeah, that's how it goes. People fight back only when they feel like they're gonna lose something. Or when they think, they'll lose too much than what they're comfortable with if they don't. Don't know why, that's just how people work. They could prevent losing stuff, period, if they just fought it back immediately, but no. People are lazy. People like to live comfortably. And they only start getting nasty once the comfort is endangered. Hello, how you doing? I see that you decided to heed my advice. I pray that, in doing so, you found some small measure of peace. The first carriage from Vesper Bay arrived not long ago, and we have begun preparing your comrades for burial. I had a hand in the initial rites, and I'd like you to know that, for many, death came quickly. Rest assured that we will treat them with the utmost respect, and do everything we can to shepherd them to Thal's realm. Yay! Bury me not on the lone prairie. A linen bandana, mithril spectacles, and money! Sister Loon wishes to discuss one of the Scions who perished at the Waking Sands. Although we can perform rites for most of the Scions, there's one whom we cannot accept. We would like you to return this one to her people, the Sylphs of Little Solace. It is only proper that she be given to the care of her friends and family, so that they may mourn her in accordance with Sylphic traditions. Yeah. Didiju, I did the thing. There you are. Did you get what I need? Yes, here, have this gross cloth. Much appreciated, adventurer. Now we'll see how nimble these fingers are. The father needs this right soon, he said. Going out on some priestly business. This is a piece of piss compared to the last order, though. Excuse the salty talk. It was big as a house and burnt as a slattern supper. Father Iliad brought it, but it looked to be for that Lich Keeper fellow. Do-do-do. Iliad? Thank you, brother. Sometimes through what ails us in thinking, we find relief in doing. The ministration to the exiles is one of the duties of the Church of Saint Adama Landama. I pray that someday, with the grace of the gods, they may find again what they have lost. Yay! Here, have a cookie. Good evening to you, brother. What brings you to this place? Cookies! What? How? Cinnamon cookies by Thal! A gift, you say? From Brother Baron, Brother Esmore, and Sister Zozero? How kind they are! I could tell them there is no need, but our order teaches us to see a need despite the needy's disavowals. I shall thank them from my heart. I had a son, and through his happy marriage a daughter. Well matched they were, and well met. Their house smelt of good things like this, and there was always an open peg for my cloak and a tall glass of mint tea. When they die. Oh. Big sad. It's raining. In the game and in real life. Nice. Was Father Iliad pleased? Oh, that is good. And I believe it does his heart good to give word to his sorrows. That is what we tell the bereaved in the Lich Yards. That grief must be both shrieked and spoken. I'd heard that Father Iliad had suffered a great loss in the calamity, yet his heart grows as large as a palace, and scores dwell there in the haven he makes of it. Would that someday I am half the man he is. Yay! Return Norexia and a little solace. To the Black Shroud. To the Hawthorn Hut. Away! Whee! Oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let's go, bird. Doo-doo-doo. There you go, Kamuxio. This one is surprised to see Walking One, little solace. How can these ones assist Walking One? Here, have a corpse. Gasp! Noraxia? But this one does not understand. There was a raid and people died. Kamuxio, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Walking One has returned a little solace. But why? These ones have not requested further aid. That's because I'm here to deliver a corpse. Noraxia? How did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. Okay, so there was a raid and people died. So, not only Noraxia, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Yes. Sob. Noraxia. Noraxia went to Thanalan at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Noraxia at the end. Tell this one that Noraxia was brave. Tell this one that Noraxia did not suffer. No, she did not, and she was very brave. This one is glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Noraxia home, Walking One. These ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. Tell Praying Ones these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial Ones must pay. Imperial Ones must suffer not to live. When the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial Ones, do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Noraxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. Okay, return to Elune. Back to Thanalan I go. Whee! Water bottle. Fantastic. But yeah, I did so many dungeons. I now have a bunch of materia. And I have no idea what to do with it all. I know some people watching this that have been playing for like 2-3 years just looked at my materia collection and laughed their asses off at the prospect of me thinking that it is a lot. Because it isn't. It's a lot at the moment. But I don't even have tier 4. I don't even have the cool gold gilded ones alone. We thank you for your service to the church and to the sylphs. You may be pleased to know that, in your absence, we interred the remaining scions in the Lich Yard. Perhaps you still wish to do more for your friends. If so, I would remind you that you have already done so much on their behalf. Please, take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, brother. Money! Sure. Wee. Okay, Marquis, what you got for me? Eyes on me. Marquis believed he is being watched. I'm not imagining, brother. I know I'm being watched. This is different. Sinister. It is as if I am under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when last I ventured outside. Yes. I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me? Please? will only take a moment. Sure, guy who I'm supposed to be under the care of. I'll go and make sure you're safe. Dude. You're not gonna deal with this. You're just gonna stand there. Doo-doo-doo. Is this a bot? I think this is a bot. Goodbye, Mr. Bot. Do Marquis, I've done the thing. You were attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the gods. I knew it. He was watching me. But why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he, perhaps, know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please allow me a moment alone. Wait, Father Iliad must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think others may come for me again. Okay, Iliad? Heavens forfend that such a thing should happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? He was from Garlemald. Imperial short sword, a standard issue blade for all Garlean infantry. This is Garlean steel, which means the man who is watching Marquis was Garlean. Make haste to Camp Dryboat at once. We must summon the immortal flames before more Imperials come. Money! Because this is a Disciple of War and I can't wear it. Oh, hey, Elfino, how you doing?
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate.
No, but you weren't. I was.
At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Yeah, I know. I've already seen you with the scions before, guy.
And to that end,
Oh.
I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Cid Garland. I have come for you.
Yeah, Marquis.
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano.
No, it's Cid.
I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait,
Yeah, he remembers. He remembers.
Hear me, Cid. Eorzea needs you.
Yeah, just a little bit. Well, you gonna say anything? Ooh, there's a box. Here, have this box. What's in the box?
Cid, was it? Here. These belong to you.
Yeah.
I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right.
Yeah.
Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though my son had returned to me. You have brought joy to an old man's life.
Aw, that's sad considering that your son is dead.
But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
And not just a lonely old man. Yes. This makes perfect sense. I have a hammer. Well, it's a mallet, but it's pretty much a hammer. You just can't undo the stuff with the mallet.
Who are you?
That's Alfino.
Alfino Leveilleur, at your service.
Yeah.
As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did.
And your grandfather is Louis Soir.
'Tis no secret what befell our order at the Waking Sands. Word has already spread across Eorzea.
Oh, hey, you know that secret organization that's totally a secret? Yeah, they all died.
The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the 3 city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction.
And they completely ignored
leaving
security.
the Scions to combat the primal threat unaided.
Yeah.
And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all.
Yeah, Alfino. Gotta get the band back
The Ixal
together.
have summoned Garuda once more,
Damn it.
and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak.
Oh, of Kurthus. I thought she didn't really care about Kurthus. I thought she cared about Gridania.
Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals.
Delicious.
Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of
Yet,
that.
therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary.
Oh, I wonder how we're gonna do that.
And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Sid.
I'm gonna have to
I have an airship?
I completely forgot about Kurthus. Whips.
Yes, Sid, you do. Your very own airship.
I'm gonna have to redo some of the names in my stream
Last
titles.
seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
Yeah.
An airship? My airship?
Yes, your airship, Sid.
Oh,
I believe it's called the Enterprise. Yeah. Stuff. How you doing, Sid? Can't wait for you to get your jacket in Heaven's Ward. Yes.
Come, let us put an end to the primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah. To be reckoned. We shall bring a reckoning upon them. Yada yada, blah blah blah, blah blah. Excuse me.
they need my airship. They need me.
And your airship. Thanks, Sid. Yay! Quest complete. He who waited behind. For the Iliad has some parting words for you and the others. What a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland would at last be found within our church. Defies imagination. Beg your pardon, brother. You wish to find his airship, yes? I know not how much truth there is to it, but there is a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the calamity. Much like the Great Gubu Wall of Ul'dah, it states that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards Kurthus. If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Falgord Float, the closest settlement to Kurthus. Mayhap the Serpent Station there have records of the events that transpired that day. I had hoped you might rest from your journeys for a time, but I see that the world still has need of you and the Scions. Pray look after yourself and Sid, brother. Sure. The Black Shroud. Falgord floats. Oh, goodbye, bird. I'll summon you later. I'm gonna need your help in killing overworld mobs, even though I'm like level, what, 40, 45? 40, 43. I may be level 43, but I am still a healer, which means that my damage is pitiful. Not as pitiful as an Astro. Astro has awful damage. Is there aught I can assist you with, sir? The Enterprise? You speak of Master Garland's ship, yes? I need refer to the records. I know that the airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for Carthus. What became of it after that, I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Vortifaw of Florentel's Spire. He was on duty that day and saw it with his own eyes. I'm unsure what it is you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship, would you not need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it? I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. Hey, to the Spire! Away! Oh no, not the Fate. Oh no. I'm totally in need of my company seals. What if, how you doing? You have come in search for a Fortifaw? Then well met, for you have found him. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years, since before the great snows came to Carthus. What exactly is this about? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. Really? Tell me about it. Cold reception. Vortifaw wishes to tell you of the final flight of the Enterprise. It was on the eve of the Battle of Cartanu, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the Spire alone that night while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. Then, all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I'd ever seen splits the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity, I'd wager it's still somewhere in Carthus. The astrologians at the observatory may have records which could help, but to obtain them you would need to deal with the Ashgardians who control the region. I wouldn't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Dalamud descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plights of other nations. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you should you prove useful yourself. Consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I've little doubt they would accept the aid freely offered. Yeah. To Carthus, where they have banging battle music that has an organ. Only zone in like the entirety of Eorzea that has unique battle music. Everywhere else it's the same old humdrum music, but no, here we get different instruments. Yeah, isn't that neat? Let's see, 12 ilms of snow. A pack of starving snow wolves has descended from its hunting grounds on the Nail to prey upon those who reside in and around the observatorium, driving the pack back to the mountains before there are any more casualties. How about no? Ludevois? Excuse me, can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House Durandare? And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? Ha! How absurd! As if we were permit an outsider to peruse the records of the observatorium. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers. Oh, that sucks. The unending war. Sir Ludevois is doing his utmost to intimidate you into leaving. Helone, have mercy. Are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I am on duty. We're stretched thin as it is. Stretch. Where in the hell was that knight I sent out on patrol? He should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I have a use for you after all. If you still wish to aid us, search the wilds to the west for my missing man. You will know him by his uniform, that of House Durandare, as is mine. Durandare, I don't know, it's French. West? Not in here, which means it must be up here. No, which means it's back here. Marceline, speak softly to me. A nice cluster. Marceline's teeth are chattering from something other than cold, and he has the beseeching look of one seeking an adventurous cure to a nasty ill. I need to talk to you, adventurer. I was down in the snow house, keeping out of the wind, when I heard whispers. I swear it on the lives of my chocobos. I couldn't see anyone in there, but I'm sure I heard something. Go and see who 'twas, else I don't know how I'll sleep tonight. toss fit workout. Torn between curiosity and scorn, Meowsclin will report an odd sighting. I can't see as how I oughta care, but I saw a fella out throwing snowballs at a snowman. Why anyone engage in such a japery in the cold, I can't rightly say. Went nut gathering and lost more than he found is my guess. You better make sure that don't happen to you, lad. Not that I know precisely what happened, mind ye. What's that? Me? Ask? I got my chocobos to see to. If Duvifroid wants to upend his head soup on the snow, I can't see what business of mine it might be. Yep, that's his name. Duvifroid. Duvifroid. French. I don't know. He sells things, goes places. Don't seem like no kind of life to me, begging pardon. You want to see him? I reckon he's somewhere about. Doo-doo-doo. Chocobo Keep. I already got your thing, good sir. Walking softly, eh, adventurer? Those around here think I'm winter drunk, I'll wager. Ha! Never seen a snow toss before, the lazy bylows. Sit on your arse in front of a poor fire too long, and soon you got the swivin' white knuckles. You'll sleep the better for tossin' snowballs, without needin' Lady Mead or Mistress Ale to sing the lullaby. What do you say, eh? Why not give it a try? It's as simple as you'd imagine. Just reach on down, grab some of the powdery white, and throw! Yay! I can now you have learned the emote throw! Yay! Ah! You hurl a snowball at the snowman. Locate the source of the voice. Is it you, Mr. Snowman? Hello, I are Snowman, man of snow. Dripping we is, our hold on life slipping. Sad I are, so many dreams we had. Rally my spirits, won't you, ere the finale? Sure, Mr. Snowman. Profane you do our pain with a rally so mundane as to shelter with a booth. My ice-bound heart do sooth. Fucking anyone around here? I don't see anyone. Okay, I shall soothe you, Mr. Snowman. Calm down. It's okay. It'll be fine. Willing I are to take the top billing, a battery of gallantry from the artillery of flattery. Cheer us until dry are the tears. Oh. Slash. Cheer. You cheer the snowman on. Yeah! Like me, you do really twice does lightning strike. Kiss me, friend. If us, you'll miss. Throw it, though, not nice to smooch on snow. Command. Blow kiss. Slash. Blow kiss. Mwah. Oof. There you go, my friend. Farewell, adventurer. So many troubles you quell. Peace we is at. Drunk we have life to be to the lees. Bye-bye, world. All that lives must someday die. Say goodbye to the snowman. Goodbye. Fare thee well. Must someday die. Poor Mr. Snowman. Report to Meowsclin. Yo, there was a snowman that was talking. Snowmen can talk, don't you know? You find out who was talking? I can see from your aspect ye did. A snowman? You don't say. And speaking in rude poesy, I see now someone's having a bit of fun with the both of us. Likely some youngins. Ha ha! I'll rest easy now, I can tell you that. I don't know about that, dude. There weren't any kids around. Mr. Snowman? At least I don't think there is anyone around. There's no one in there. There's no one in here. White mischief. Wild-eyed and near wordless with shock, I deeply shake in French, seeks an intrepid sword to hunt a ravening horror. Help me, for the Ruth of Helone, help me! My caravan, all are slain! Something huge and savage lunged out of the storm. The screams, You got to go and kill the swivin thing. Kill it as it did my traveling companions. As long as that monster's out there, every one of our arses will be hanging out in the wind. Look sharp, adventurer? As adept as you are with your steel. Whatever it was, it seemed to be everywhere at once. Red murder wreathed in white storm. Rolling with the snowies. When there's more snow on the ground than hot meals on the table, all you can do is join French in a little snow toss. You learned the motion. How about we throw ourselves some fun with it, huh? Reach on down into the powder and throw a goodly-sized lump at me. Hard as you can. Though make sure you take aim first, Much as I'd get a good laugh out of it, I doubt Drivido would fancy a face full of snow. Throw! Meh. Oof! Oh ho ho, you've got an arm to write songs about. Bet that felt good, Ha! Cold hands, warm heart, that's the secret to long living. Really, there ain't much more to it. Just throw where there's snow underfoot. Of course, if you do try to do the same on other kinds of ground, you'll end up with a fistful of nothing. And where's the gain in that? Anyhow, what I like to do is toss snowballs at snowmen. That way, you can hurl them as hard as you fancy. Snowmen don't mind. They're made of the same stuff, Go on, give it a go. Try throwing at the snowmen right outside. Throw a snowball at the snowman. That snowman? Oh, look at this snowman. This one's all fancy. Throw. Ah. What do you mean too far away? Throw. Hey. Is throwing. Should I eat? Maybe I eat. No, I know eat dummy dummy. Dummy dummy throw like zero. Only because yummy yummy if throw like hero. I'm sorry, what? Throw! You dumb dumb, you have gum gum. Aim is yummy yummy. So much to fear though. Hero not here. Throw to me again. Okay. Throw. Meh. Ooh, hey. Finally a throw of a hero. All yummy, no dummy. There's snow on my boots. I happy now. Snow tossed, hero made. I tired. Need to sleep. Don't worry what they say. They call you crazy. Revolutionaries always get called crazy. What? Why do the snowmen talk? Why? I mean, I understand that one. That one has a magical top hat, but still. There you are. You were out it a while. Nothing like a little hoarfrost on the nose there, Snowmen talked, you say? Don't see how. I rolled the thing myself, and it wasn't like I engaged a swivin' white mage. Hey, I'm a white mage. Now you go lie down a spell and don't go say nothing to them inside. They'll figure you are a winter drunk for sure. They might even put you in for a leeching. Come by for another snow toss when you're feeling less fanciful. This damned winter can't last forever, but if it does, maybe I'll start a snow toss tourney. See if I can make a gill or two. There you go. Leave Mets. Nah, I'll do you off stream. Wee! Gotta go this way. The unending war. White mischief. Lurk near the bloodstained snow and slay the unknown terror. Doo-doo-doo. Healed overnight. Oh no! Hooded assaulter! Another hooded assaulter! Whatever will I do? Oh no! Beard! Assist me! Oh no! Slow, not slow, anything but slow! The bane of DPS. I shall aid you, friend. If it wasn't for you, sir, I reckon they would have finished me off. Oh, the sound cut out. Despicable dragon-loving bastards. Why did the sound cut out? I am confused. Spit, death was a mercy they didn't deserve. I pray the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend. Okay, well, the sound's gone. I don't know why, but it is. So, let's see. Do. Why is it not picking anything up? That's weird. Well, here's this. We can go here, log out, try to log back in, see if that fixes it. Do. Exit game, yes. Intermission, because for some reason the game is broken. Let's see if we can get this all sorted out. Okay. Did that do it? Yes. Yes, it did. Do. Brother Creed, log in with Brother Creed. I have to wait for the queue because the sound decided to just give up, I guess. Don't know why, though. Why would the sound just give up? Maybe it's just a thing that happens with Final Fantasy, because it's happened multiple times before, but not like this. Not in the middle of the stream. At least I don't think it happened in the middle of the stream. Water bottle. There we go. White mischief. I gotta get back there. I gotta get all the way over there. Jeez. Sigh. Snow, but I can actually, like, see a good distance now. This never happens in, Kurthis. Speaking of Kurthis, I feel cold because it is cold because it's raining outside. It's very, immersive. But my feet hurt. My inventory. Ah, money pieces in a weapon coffer. And a random thing of materia. Hello, Mr. Highland Goobu. How you doing? Oh my goodness. I have to do the entire quest line here before I get super speed. Hey, that's rude. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just a bot. Please go away. Yeah, maybe just a little bit. Character models actually just underground. The White Death. That was easy. Lurking near the bloodstained stone slay the unknown terror. Unknown terror slayed. Bots. Flippin' bots. Oh my goodness. Buster in there. Hey, I did the thing. A log up. What? What is this about? The Dravanian horde launched a brutal assault on the observatorium just as her astrologians began moving this moon's astroscope logs to the lower library. Adventurers need to fend off the attack while protecting the scattered logs from the Gustavus's all-consuming flames. Nah, I'm good. Vikiroi? All killed by this wee thing? Ah, I took the span of its leap for the span of a giant's limbs. A corrupt little rotter, killing far more than it could hope to eat. Where's the gain in that? Well, I'm obliged to you. You get to know them who travel the trade routes with you. Good men they were, every last one. Maybe not that tall fellow from Gridania. We could have spared him easy. I'm glad to have settled the hash of that murdering pocket fiend. Yay, level 44. I'm almost gonna get holy. I got Surecast, though. Nice. Simmerant? No, I don't want to do that. Okay, let's see what's going on with Ludevois. Let's see. I must say, I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him. I see I may have been premature in my judgment, sir. We are a proud people, beholden to tradition, but that does not mean we are without humility. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. However, understand that it is ultimately their decision whether or not you may peruse their records. Pray proceed to the observatorium and introduce yourself to Edmel. Okay. Whee! And now the best part of this, having to continuously climb up this stupid staircase. Ah, the gentlemen come in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Ludevois be thinking? It is true that we maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because this information is used to chart Dravanian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers lurking about. If you persist with your inquiries, pray seek an audience with Chief Astrologian Forlamort up above. Hey, my patron deity is Halone. I wonder if this will score me any points. Or am I just going to be called an unbeliever? I better not be called an unbeliever, I swear. I'm all the way up here. Pretty sure stone staircases don't actually work like that for Lamort. No, absolutely not. Have you any inkling what it is you ask? Not a clue. Were our records to fall into the wrong hands, it could change the course of a war which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between southern nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the arbiters of Halone's will. I will not put our great nation at risk. Certainly not to help a foreigner locate a missing airship of all things. Yeah, I think it is, because I believe instead of saying foreigner, they would say unbeliever. But seeing that I am a believer, they say foreigner. Pardon the intrusion, Forlamort. I wish to speak with you regarding the recent... Oh, I did not realize you had a guest. Inquisitor Gulim, you honor us with your presence, sir. The gentleman was just leaving. Really now? Ah, you must be the one who rescued House Durandair's knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I'm told you seek an airship last seen in Kurthus 5 years ago. Yes, that I am. You come to us at an inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. The snows can come quickly in Kurthus. One moment you may feel as though you have a firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and the next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark whilst traveling. Do not give in to temptation and deviate from your course. Ah. I was not aware you aided House Durandair in that fashion. Thank you, sir. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek. Aw. Well, how would I be able to get what I seek? Josiah? Men of honor. Josiah is attempting to attract your attention. You there, sir. I could not help but overhear your conversation with the chief astrologian. There may be a way I can assist you, but it would require that you perform for me a favor in exchange. An associate of mine has yet to return from his expedition to the cliffs east of the observatorium. He was adamant that he could conduct his observations alone, despite the presence of Ixal in that vicinity. If you would seek out this astrologian and confirm that he is well, it would do a great comfort to me. Sure, lady! Doo-doo-doo. To the east I go! Ow! It's okay, I'm a white mage. Regen. Now I heal even faster. Bam, look at that health. Look at it tick. Hot damn. Regenerating HP over time, but how much? Cure potency of 200. Dude, that's nothing. Oh yeah, that's where you fight Gilgamesh, I believe. I've never done the Gilgamesh fight. Mainly because it took too long to even get into it. Because I tried to do it as a DPS and not a healer. Established astrologian. How you doing? I shall aid you, friend. Do you feel aided? What a relief to see someone other than a goddamn birdman. I thought I could finish my work whilst the Ixal were away, but they returned far quicker than I anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope they might leave again before I rose to... Wait, who are you? You are not one of our knights. A man of House Durande cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Motherfucker, good day, sir. I am a believer. How dare you? And... looks like choosing Helone in character creation does absolutely nothing for the dialogue. At least that dialogue. A Red Avis. Hello, Mr. Red Avis. Water bottle. Hot KB. Gunnar Tasker. Bot. I know what this is. It's probably reporting bots. Doo-doo-doo. That or it's a bot director. I have no idea. Wee, hey, I did the thing. The arrogant fool returned not long before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. Serves him right for underestimating the dangers our knights face every day. Ah, but you are eager to locate your airship. It may surprise you that by saving him, you have already aided your own cause. House Durandare is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion, as it is their duty to sound the alarm at the first sight of Dravanian aggression. But, balaba. Yet you have already aided them twice, for which they are honor-bound to repay you. Even so, they will not grant you access to the observatorium's records. That is just as well, for there are other ways you might locate your missing airship. What I propose is that you petition Lord Portaland for an official introduction to the other high houses. The word of House Durandare carries tremendous weight in Ishgard. Should the captain consent, you would have little trouble obtaining information from the other high houses. Whee! I wish you the best! Ow. Regen. Porcelain? You've caused quite a stir in your short time here. First you slay 2 heretics and save a knight, and now I hear you have rescued a man of our house. I imagine you must desire something for your troubles. Introduction to the other high houses, I cannot deny that you have given us no cause to distrust you. But while you have performed 2 acts, you would have me endorse you to 3 high houses. It is only fitting that you aid us one final time, wouldn't you agree? Yeah, that makes sense. Portalane, 3 for 3. Lord Portland requires that you perform a third task on behalf of House Durandare. Now, I understand you are very eager to find your missing airship. Worry not, for this task should take a man of your skills but a moment to complete. Not long ago, a porter bound for Skyfire Locks was ambushed on the road due west of here. Though he escaped with his life, he would very much like his wares as well. On the off chance any portion of his shipment remains, I would have you travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you find. As you intend to perform only a cursory search, bear in mind that recovering the stolen merchandise will endear you to House Halienart, further improving the chances that they indulge your request for aid. Whee! And now I have to go all the way over here. Joy! 3 for 3. Water bottle. Stolen wares. Hey, dude. Egg. How you doing, guy? Stolen wares. Let's see what's with these stolen wares. Doo-doo-doo. Oh. Eh. Oh. Eh. Bird, do the thing. Get the stolen wares. Whee! Fantastic. On to the next! Doo-doo-doo. Let's see what's going on. First, stick to... That is one mouthful of a name. Have you good tidings to share? Or better yet, stolen merchandise to show? Yes, I do. Here have a stolen goods bound for market and stolen by a band of heretics. Here you go. Have some boxes. Gods bless you, friend. It's all here. Every last... Ah, but wait, that chest over there looks like it might have been pillaged. Bloody hell, that's the personal property of Lord Francel, too. Oh, what's in it? Are you certain? Clearly an attempt was made to open it, but the lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify the contents against your shipping manifest, be my guest. I wonder what's inside. Fury, take me! A draconian rosary! And the procession of Lord Francel! Yet, perhaps this is not so difficult to fathom. House Halienart is whispered to be infested with heretics. Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention, sir. I shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under these circumstances, I must strongly advise against associating with House Halienart. Your other introductions will need to be postponed as well. It is the duty of every Ishgardian to root out and destroy heretics. All must wait until this matter is resolved. Okay. I wonder what the matter would be, pray tell. Also, I love how none of them point out, hey, you kind of have a bunch of scales. You're not a dragon, are you? I'm surprised they haven't done that, but I know that this is a realm reborn and Aura were introduced in Heavensward. The Rose and the Unicorn. Sir Callio has something very important to tell you. Come closer, lad, and listen well. This is for your ears only. Lord Francel is no heretic. He is a goodly, righteous man, wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this because I served House Halienart for years prior to the calamity. You must go to Skyfire Locks and warn him of the coming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Speak to him of an Edelweiss, and he will know you for a friend. Now go. What is an Edelweiss? But to the place I must go. And a quest I must accept. Hey, adding fuel to the fire. Prerolo. Adding fuel to the fire. Prerolo needs a favor of you, and the chagrin it causes him is almost payment enough for the job. It calls me to ask for the help of an adventurer, yet I cannot leave the fort. Not now. Damn it! You are eager to do us service, is that not right, adventurer? There is some urgent need for firewood, and you would gain much by assisting us. The area around Skyfire Locks never lacks for firewood. Collect 8 bundles and deliver them to Stefano on the East Hill. Ooh-wee! Hey, firewood. But first, a quest. That is all the way up here that I will do first. Jump. Franzel? Yes, you look as though you have something to say, do you? I seek an audience with the bearers of the White Lily. I will go whither the wild rose blooms. Is that an Edelweiss in your pocket, or are you happy to meet me? What the hell is an Edelweiss? I see Sir Callio has not forgotten my mother's favorite flower. A pity it has not been seen in Kurthus since the calamity. You may speak freely here, friend. Yo, a dragonic rosary was seen in your own personal possession. That's absurd! I would sooner die than become a thrall of the dragons! Alas, it matters little what I say at this point. Although the draconian rosary was not found in my possession, it will still be considered by many to be proof of my heresy. I must do my utmost to prove my innocence to the Inquisitors, for if they harbor even the slightest doubt, I'm a dead man. Sigh. Sigh. This will only add weight to the incessant accusations our house has suffered of late. It's as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall. You risk much by coming here. It is only proper that I recompense you for this deed. Tell me what you desire, and I shall do my best to provide. Missing airship? I see. It may require a prolonged effort to locate your quarry. I shall direct you to one in a better position to assist you. Lord Harshafon of House Fort Tom commands the garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Present to him this letter of introduction, and he will surely be receptive to your needs. Ah, yeah, Lord Harshafon. He's amazing. He's a great character. I'm looking forward to all of the grand things he helps throughout Heaven's Ward, aren't you guys? Ah, Sylvantel sheep to the slaughter. A man may die of want in a fort as well as a hovel, and Sylvantel has need of an adept hunter to help victual the locks. The common folk of Ishgard know to seek shelter in Skyfire Locks whenever the dragons attack in force. Each stronghold must be victualed with these extra mouths in mind. We help secure meat and sheepskin from the caracals that roam the snowy plains. These stockpiles will mean the difference between life and death for the helpless folk under our protection. Sure, once I finish this water bottle. Ah, when the sheep are skinned and dressed, make your deliveries to the strongholds and watchtowers. Every morsel and every shield against the cold counts, no matter how small. Okay. Firewood. Obtained. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Firewood. I need more firewood. Firewood! Ow. Do-do-do-do. One more firewood. That's over there-ish. Let's go, bird. A feral croc. Why is there a crocodile all the way up here, where it's all snowy? Now, why does it look like it's designed to be snowy? I need to go and collect skin and meat from caracals. Blue toss. Oh, blue toes. Feral crocs. Sheep. ornery caracal. I don't have holy yet, so I'm not gonna aggro a bunch of them. And you know what? I probably don't need holy. Whee! Now, what are the sheep gonna do? Bleat at me. And you... Oh, they're slow as well. Doo-doo-doo. And one more sheep. Sheep. Where is the sheep? There's the sheep. Die, sheep. I'll be back when I'm leveling Weaver, because I need to kill a bunch of you. But before that, I need to level up Ninja so that, I have an increased loot drop chance when I use, Mug. Yeah. Doo-doo-doo. This mob makes no sense whatsoever. Why does it have a face that opens up? Fresh mutton loin. Mutton any fresher would still be attached to the caracal's back. Caracal skin, soft and fluffy. This skin would go perfect in front of a fireplace. Marchialis. What do they expect us to do with such paltry... Forgive me, I speak out of turn. You have done your duty, and a great service it is for us. And a great service it is to us, for we are short of men. It is the enemy that weighs on me. Snow rather than fire. Yeah. Doo-doo-doo. Crocs. It wasn't here. Tyraland. Here. I've always wanted to try mutton. Thank you kindly, brother. We are without the men we need to lay in extra supplies. So thin are we stretched by the terrors of this winter. Adventurers such as yourself were sent by Helone herself, but that the commander saw the truth of it. Onward to the next. Whee! Sastenua. Do. I thank you for these. 'Tis miserable work dressing so many beasts in a cold such as this. But that this meet were for a feast to celebrate a victory. I hear the unbelievers grow bold, hampered as we are by the snow. I pray that we are not defeated by cold and hunger ere we can meet the dragons in battle. It is a good day to die. Last one. Prairie-lo? Prairie-lot? I don't know. Have this dove. How like Sylvan to entrust as important a task as this to an adventurer. You, at least, can be trusted to complete the work you are given. But still, I thank you for the delivery. You may go. See, and now I go back up there to complete the quest. Big brain. Multitasking. Ed, Sylvan deal, I did the thing. My gratitude adventure. The rocks upon which Ishgard is built are less stalwart than we could ever have thought 5 years ago. There has never been such a time as this. The shadows gather with alacrity, and we must make whatever preparations we can. Excuse me. Ooh, new stuff. Mithril gorget. Mithril wristlets. Ethereal Aquamarine Bracelet. Mind 4, critical hit, direct hit. Mind 3, mind 3. Spell speed 2, direct hit rate 4, direct hit rate 2. There we go. Tiffany, took your time, you sniveling whey face. Firewood? Who told you to bring firewood, whelp? What happened to the fresh supplies from Camp Dragonhead? And stand up straight when I address you. The firewood. Bye. I mistook you for another. I sent out a recruit some time ago to take delivery of relief supplies. You came all this way to bring more fuel. I bid you thanks. There's no comfort we seek, you understand, but life. The cold is too relentless to go along without fire. I give thanks for your service, but Kurthus is no place for those who lack discipline and faith. You will perish, and in so doing mayhap endanger the crusade. I'd rather be cannon fodder. He should be back by now, even if he had to wait out the worst of the storm. Could he have wandered onto the North Road? That way roam feral crocs. Ahem, adventurer. I sent a runner to Camp Dragonhead, but he is many hours overdue. I fear he has lost his way, green recruit that he is. I would prevail upon you to fetch him back. Yeah, about that guy, Yo, big boy! Gavial. Nobles and their pets. One day they will see some tiny creature from the window of their pillowed carriage and simply have to have it. That is, until it grows too large and violent for their quaint seaside villa, at which time they order their major domo to toss it back into the wild. And now, having learned to loathe all who might take advantage of it until it finally has to be put down. I am sorry, but you must be put down. Forgive me. Oh my goodness, you are one ugly motherfucker, ain't you? Yeah. Doop. 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 And I'm immortal. You can't kill me. I have regens, fool. Do-do-do. Oh, my arrow fell off. Let me just reapply that real quick. Reapply my hot. And continue to just beat your face in with rocks. Well, they're stones, but they're rocks. Doo-doo-doo. All easy peasy like. Reapply the dot, reapply the hot. Oh. Hello, Mr. Arcanist. Or are you a sorcerer? You're one of them, I know that much. Hey, victory. Woo! Thanks a lot, good sir. Follow the recruit's trail. Okay, Endwalker. He's dead. You sense a creature swift and massive. Really? It looks like a feral croc. Follow the recruit's trail. I did the thing. You know, I think the recruit's dead. Yeah, sorry about that, but your man's gone. Swallowed by a croc. Punch. Ooh, hey. Hey, more materia. Everyone likes materia. Stephanie. Adventurer, where's the tomfool? If he's lost something to frostbite, he has none to blame but himself. Yeah, he's dead. Silvery ring. What looks silvery is not always silver, but most of the time it's silver. This is the boy's ring. What is the meaning of this? A feral croc. Are you certain? You could simply have dropped it. I'll not stand for surmise when the boy's honor... What? Yes, he had ginger hair. Oh, for the Ruth of Halone. He was a good lad, a fire to take his place in the war against the dragons, to die so ignominiously. Instead, I cannot tell his sire, yet to lie to a fellow knight about his own son is more than I can tease out right now. Oof. Death becomes you. I mislike adventurers, as well you know, but that wretched death on the North Road binds us together. It is the will of the Fury. After much reflection, I have decided to send you to Camp Dragonhead, with the ring, for Theo Balin, the boy's father. It ill becomes a knight to prevaricate, but I have added the boy's name to the patrol that was lost to dragons. You must tell Theo Balin that his son died gloriously in battle, let his name not stand in shame. He deserved better. Yeah. Big sad. That's the one thing about Kurthus. Kurthus is just like, oh yeah, by the way, people die all the time up here. Unlike in Thanalan and Gridania and Lanaska, where it's like implied people die, right? And it's usually at poking fun at the small folk as well, at the Lalafels, because you know they're small and they get eaten all the time. Right, but here, nah, people they just get murked because, well, it's snowy and it's cold and there's things that want to eat you. Okay, quest time. Theobalin, your bloodline has ended. You seek Theobalin, I am he. A ring? Talk sense, adventure. Yeah, this is your son's ring. This is my wife's naming ring, which I took off her cold finger so many years ago. I gave it to our son after his swearing of the sword. He need not look so beetle-browed, adventurer. I know what this means. My son is dead. My line is ended. Yes, I know what this means. There was a patrol out of Skyfire Locks last night that was killed to the last man. Was he one of them? Ah, then he died well, for I heard they brought down 2 dragons before the fire came for them. In every generation of my family, at least one son has died in the crusade. I scarce remember my father, who fell manning the ballista at the locks, but I am the last of 3 brothers. I had 4 sons and a daughter. 2 of the boys did not live to see their first name day, and my wife died in childbirth with the 3rd. Sickness took my daughter along with her babes. Yet our honor is intact, for my son gave his life to the cause, would that he had known more days, fought more battles ere he fell. That is my only regret. Thank you for the message. You lack no courage to make your way to Kurthus in these troubled times. Oh my goodness, these fucking... Very, very sad storylines in Kurthus, but Kurthus is also like my favorite area because it has Ishgard, it has snow. Look at the snow. I love snow. Snow's amazing. It has Heaven's Ward, Burn Before Reading, Heliodor, Garnet, Aquamarine. I already have a special Aquamarine. Garnet, Heliodor. Hanking. Sir Eugenaz is looking more vexed than usual, as his eyes can scan the camp for a very special someone, namely you. I have it on good authority that dragons have once again been spotted around the Steel Vigil, and it would not serve to send knights to the area, considering the entirely disgraceful hurly-burly over Lord Francel. Will you investigate the Steel Vigil in our stead? Sure. Up. Skip. Jump. Okay, next zone. I need more quests. Quests. More quests. Quests are up. Julene. Second Lives. Hornscale Mail. Foreskin Harness. Altered Linen Cowl. Only Ishgard would have an actual Valley of Death, conveniently located nearby. A lady nobly born seeks adventure to walk in its shadow. Know you a gorge called Witch Drop, sharp as claws and hard as steel? It is where those suspected of heresy are judged by the Inquisition. The guilty would fly to escape death, using the power granted them by the Dravanians, and the temple archers would put an arrow through their black hearts. The innocent would break upon the gorge floor, their purity proven. Their souls would ascend to Halone's halls, and there await their loved ones. The one I loved was judged at Witch Drop. He went to his death with a rosary upon him. I carved the crystals myself. I'd only made 4 before he was taken. I think that mayhap the beads lie forgotten on the floor of that gorge. They say you have keen eyes, closed lips, and a kind heart. Will you find the rosary for my heart succor? I do not expect all 4 beads, but please, good adventurer, as many as you can. Sure, lady. Medul. A fool and his lifer soon parted. I had a son once, a fine boy. Maybe if he'd lived, he would have been around your age by now. I'm not sure, my memory's not so good these days. But he'd wandered into the ogre's belly in a blizzard, and one of the beasts in there killed him. I'm neither a knight nor a maid, but I tell you my heart cries out for vengeance. Nay, justice! After all these years, I won't go to my grave knowing that creature will blight another life as it did mine. Take all that I have left, but slay the Gorgator. Here, this is a bottle of caracol blood. Pour it out and the scent will draw the creature. It doesn't care what kind of blood it is, you see. Once it senses prey, you'll be ready, won't you? Yes, yes, I will. I will smite it with my white magics that make me invincible because I can just cast regen on myself. This long-ass questline that has me go all over the place. Where's my juice? Where a merchant is wroth, there's usually going to be made in solving a problem, and Edwin is looking very wroth indeed. Hey, you! No time for niceties. I'm waiting on Ceruleum. That Uldan cut-purse, what calls himself a trader, is late with his shipment. Ceruleum burns like an alewife in winter, and there's no going without it to make the fire stand for the ballistas. Curse that Sindoct. What does he think we're fighting here? Ladybugs? You look like you'd enjoy a spot of heat. Find out where my Ceruleum order is. Go to Sindigo and, you know, lean on him a little. Question him, like. I tell you, those Uldans, keen on being paid, not keen on doing their work. Can't trust them, especially that lot on the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. Let's see what's going on with Harshafaw. How you doing, guy? The unmistakable swagger of a well-traveled adventurer. If you are come to pay your respects, be at ease, friend. I am not one to stand on formality. Truth be told, I would gladly welcome many and more brave souls like yourself. But enough chatter. Pray, tell me why you have come. Well, you see, I'm looking for this flying boat. Also, here's a letter from your friend. If there is any justice in this world, these charges will receive no serious consideration. It is beyond inconceivable. Ah, yes. The letter made mention of a pressing matter for which you required assistance. What might that be? I need to find a flying ship that your astrologians have records of. So this enterprise you speak of was last seen above Kurthus before the calamity 5 years ago. I fear it may prove difficult to find any eyewitnesses to these events, for while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Carterno, we were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf and share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy as a guest of House Fortom. Yay! Thanks, Harshafaw. Disciple of War Gear. Yay! Oh my goodness. I have even more quests I have to accept now. Harshafaw, the talk of Kurthus. Lord Harshafaw has a proposal for how you might participate in this investigation. As you have doubtless realized by now, the High House of Ishgard, House Fortom included, are either unable or unwilling to offer you formal assistance in your search. However, that does not mean that there are not influential individuals within each house who are sympathetic to your cause. I shall be sending missives to their various representatives in Ishgard. Though I suspect it would be quicker and more efficient if you were to make inquiries of your own. Lady 9 of mine own House Fort Tom, who resides here in Camp Dragonhead, rather enjoys the company of travelers. There's also Crevelin of House Halionaut, who can be found at Skyfire Locks, though any information you pry from the scribe may prove difficult to parse. Have you spoken with the chief astrologian of House Durandare yet? Really? Perhaps he will be more accommodating once I inform him that you are a friend of House Fort Tom. Do not concern yourself with House Dismail. I shall contact them myself. Seek the counsel of the three I mentioned and return to me when finished. Okay. But with that, I think let's sit it out, How you doing? Kid? I'm glad we left the observatorium. The people there were not friendly. Though even here I can feel eyes upon us. We are not safe. Alphino, we come to find an airship, we meddle in Ishgardian affairs of state. Gods, if Alisaie were here, I would never hear the end of it. Okay, and with that, I think today's stream has come to an end. To the intermission. Why? Because my throat hurts and I'm hungry. But yes, that is the end of the stream. If you've enjoyed your stay here, do the stuff. Like, follow, share, and I hope you've enjoyed your stay at the stream today. And until next time, goodbye.